Welcome to S.N.N. Today is February 18th, 2015.
It's a sky day, which means star periods 1, 3, and 5.
On this day in 1885, a famous and famously controversial novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, was first published in America. It had already been published in England.
On its surface, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a straightforward story about a boy and a runaway slave floating down the Mississippi River.
But underneath, the book is a subversive confrontation of slavery and racism.
It remains one of the most loved
and most banned books in American history.
Did you know that it was a sequel?
That's right. The character Huckleberry Finn first appears in Tom Sawyer.
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a sequel to Tom Sawyer.
That novel was more about the author's childhood in Hannibal, Missouri.
Huck is the, quote, juvenile pariah of the village
and son of the town drunkard.
Our question today is about its author.
His real name and his pen name. Give us a call at 78293 with both his names. More about that later on.
Might also want to take a look at Google's doodle today.
It's this. Today is also Battery Day because, help me with his name, Alessandro
Giuseppe
Antonio
Anastasio
Volta was an Italian physicist credited with the invention of the first electrical battery, the voltaic pile, which he invented in 1799.
Oh! A battery has volts.
Yes, the unit of electric potential is called the volt after Mr. Volta.
We won't charge you for any of that information. Get it? Charge.
The neighborhood kids said he called his car a Volkswagen.
In other news, the sign up for the chess club is on the S.N.N. wall in the hall.
The first meeting is during lunch in the LMC, starting February 24th, which is next week.
Quite a few students came yesterday, but the first meeting is next Tuesday.
Here's what we do not know. Will we eat lunch first or eat in the LMC?
We don't know exactly.
We do know that you must get signed up if you plan to play.
And that the LMC will be open for quick biz and chess. Great rivalry game against the Liberty yesterday for both 7th grade A and B teams.
The A team pulled off with a win of 55-38.
All 11 team members scored, Payne as our leading scorer with 12 points.
B team won 37-17. Good work, ladies.
Girls' 8th B team also won.
The 8th grade boys A team secured an impressive 54-30 victory over our crosstown rival.
This marks the second game in a row where the defensive play led our team to victory.
Special shout out to our team leader and captain, Braden Taylor, for his outstanding defense and offensive effort.
Next game versus Covington at Covington this Thursday.
Girls are at home against Covington.
Can't get enough basketball?
March Madness basketball is here to save the day.
Starting on March 3rd and every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 5 until March 26th.
You can shoot the hoops, practice skills, get exercise, and have some fun.
Plus, there are 3-on-3 free throw contests.
Pick up one of these in the main office and sign up while you're there.
Cross country starts on March 3rd. Signed parent permission form must be turned in to Mrs. Button in the main office.
March 30th is the kickoff for track season. That's before spring break. If you plan on participating, you need to get your paperwork squared away.
Rehearsal today with the full cast for Starmites immediately after school in the choir room until 5 o'clock p.m. Questions? Talk with Miss Sappington.
Now here's a word from Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Say, I'm here to talk to some of our 8th graders today. So today at about 8:15, 8:20, sometime around in there, about 85 of our 8th graders will be asked to come down to the cafeteria. That is because we have some people here from the National Assessment of Educational Progress, I believe is what it's called. And it's a test basically to kind of see where kids are at throughout the nation. So we have some 85 of our 8th graders who were selected to take that test. So if your teacher asked you to come down to the cafeteria at that time, that's what it's for. You will not need anything with you. Yeah, they're even providing the pencils. So all you need to bring is yourself. And please make sure that you do the very best that you can on that test, because it kind of does show how kids are doing throughout the nation. So we want to make sure that we're representing very well. So make sure you do very well, not very well, but the best that you can on that test. Wow, must be my head cold. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Let's talk a little literature. Huckleberry Finn may be based on Twain's childhood friend, Tom Blankenship.
Maybe. In 1885, when the Minneapolis Tribune asked the author who Huck was based on, Twain admitted it was no single person.
I could not point you out, the youngster all in a lump, but still his story is what I call a true story.
It took Mark Twain 7 years to write the novel.
Many people consider it the first American novel.
Huckleberry Finn was notable because it was the first novel to be written in the American language every day.
Huck speaks in dialect, using phrases like, "it ain't no matter," or "it weren't no time to be sedimentering."
Huckleberry Finn was first banned in Concord, Massachusetts in 1885.
The complaints were numerous. Trash and suitable only for the slums.
And it continues to be one of the most challenged books.
For example, it is number 14 on the top 100 banned challenged books from 2000 to 2009.
The objections are usually over some specific words.
Others say that the portrayal of African Americans is stereotypical, racially insensitive, or racist.
Samuel L. Clemens,
better known by his pen name Mark Twain,
was the author of Huck Finn and many other books, essays, and articles.
There are copies of most of his books in the LMC.
And many of them are even free to download on your devices. Good job to Isaiah from Mr. Strawn's room.
A treat in fake cash after our broadcast. That is the news for Skyridge Middle School,
where everybody belongs.
Today's thought. Censorship is telling a man he can't have a steak.
Because a baby can't chew it.
Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code.
Be safe.
Be respectful.
Be responsible.
And be kind. This has been Anya
and Bianca. Make it a wordful Wednesday. At this time, please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.